Hi, this is Mark Garrett. Today we'll be discussing the Medicare Savings Program and how it can work for you. Stay tuned.
Hi, Mark Garrett here, co-owner at National Senior Savings. Today I'm going to talk to you about getting help with your Medicare cost in the Medicare Savings Program. So first things first, what is the Medicare Savings Program? Because not all seniors or people that are on Medicaid are familiar with the Medicare Savings Program. There's 4 levels of the Medicare Savings Program. Some levels will pay for your Part B premium, and most of the levels significantly reduce your drug cost. I'm going to give you a bonus to save money at the end of this on medications, even if you don't qualify for one of the programs from the government under the Medicare Savings Program. So there are 4 levels of the Medicare Savings Program, MSP. The first one is Qualified Medicare Beneficiary, QMB. The second is Specified Low Income Medicare Beneficiary, SLMB. The third is QI, a Qualifying Individual. And the last one is Qualified and Working Disabled Individual, QDWI. So we're going to focus on the first 3, QMB, SLMB, and QI, because those are the ones that the majority of people we run into in the Medicare realm fall into, because they're not working. They're either disabled and not working, or they've reached 65 and they're retired and not working and getting their Medicare benefits. So there's some pretty strict qualifications to qualify for these programs. So for QMB, which is the highest level of Medicaid, individual income has to be less than $1,025 per month. And actually in some states it's even lower than that, because the states sometimes don't follow particularly along with the federal guidelines. For a married couple, it's $1,374 is the maximum. And then they also look at your assets. They look at everything from life insurance policies to checking accounts, savings account, retirement accounts, how much land you own, if you own a house. They look at all of your assets, and you can't have a individual resource limit greater than $7,390 and qualify. It has to be less than $7,390. If you're married, you're only allowed to have $11,090 in assets to qualify for the program. The benefits you get with QMB is it's going to pay your Part A premium, it's going to pay your Part B premium, and it's going to pay all of your deductibles, your co-insurance, and your co-payments. So let me step back for just a second. On the Part A premiums, more than likely you earn those by working 10 years in your lifetime. 40 quarter hours or 10 years, you worked for a company that took money out of your check and paid it to the government for your Medicare benefits. But some people did not do that, and QMB is going to pay for that Part A premium for them. Part B premiums, it's usually for 2016, $134 per month for the average American. It is a sliding scale premium for Part B, and it can go as high as $428 per month if you're on the very high end of spectrum of yearly income. Based on this, you have no out-of-pocket cost whatsoever if you qualify for QMB. You'll get all of your doctor's visits, all of your MRIs, all of your surgeries, all of your emergency room visits, any lab test. You get everything absolutely covered at 100%. Then there's the SLMB. Now, who qualifies for the SLMB? As you'll notice the trend here, it goes a little bit up on the income level, but it goes a little bit back on the benefits. So for an individual, if you make less than $1,226, that's $1,226 per month, you can qualify for the SLMB. If you're married and you make less than $1,644 per month as a couple, you can qualify. Individual assets, once again, you have to have less than $7,390. For a married couple, you have to have less than $11,090. Now I'm going to tell you, it gets me a little confused here sometimes too, because what you're basically saying when you look at individuals and married income is you're giving a $400 difference between an individual and a married couple to qualify for it. Why are they not giving twice the income? I think they believe it's because all the food and shelter is coming out of one check, or the combined checks, and it should all be covered by the 1644. Is it a fair market? I don't necessarily agree with it, but that's the way the market's set up by the government. So when you have SLMB, what are the benefits going to be that you get? So it's going to pay your Part B premium, which, as I said, it's $134 for the average person this year. You'll see that put back on your Social Security check instead of it being deducted from it to pay for that premium. It also may allow you to qualify for some special needs dual eligible plans. So some insurance companies out there have Medicare Advantage plans with prescription drugs built into them that are designed for people who are SLMB, meaning they give them more benefits than the average person buying a Medicare Advantage plan gets. And there are some companies that don't. You just have to shop the market and find out which ones do honor SLMB and give you more benefits for it and which ones do not. There are 2,200 Medicare Advantage plans in the United States. Every city, every county, every state has a different plan in it. You really need to check the website, medicare.gov, to find out which ones are in your area. Now, who qualifies for QI, the qualifying individual? Individual income less than $1,377, that's $1,377 per month. A married couple making less than $1,847, $1,847 per month. Individual assets have to be less than $7,390. Married assets, once again, less than $11,090. Now, QI is special. It's different. I've had some people that I've helped apply for it through the state Medicaid office that get on it and some that don't. And what it comes down to is you must apply every year for your QI benefits. QI applications are granted on a first come, first served basis with priority given to the people who got QI benefits the previous year. You can't get QI benefits if you qualify for Medicaid. So how do you go about applying for benefits? Well, you can call your state Medicaid office or you can go online to fill out an application. Almost every state out there has an online application that you can go into and fill out. If they need further information from you, they'll send you a letter asking you for that information. You can also go to your local state Medicaid office if it's very close and in your area, and you can fill out the paperwork there. You need to make sure that you meet the requirements for income and assets before you go down there, because they really don't negotiate. It's pretty much written in stone, and you kind of got to make sure you know which ones your state subscribes to 100%, meaning do they have a higher limit or a lower limit? You must have a Part A to qualify to get your Part B paid for. So you've got to have a Part A that you get for free, hopefully, to be able to qualify to have that Part B paid for by the Medicare Savings Program. Now, the last thing I want to talk about here is LIS, Low Income Subsidy. So what LIS, Low Income Subsidy, does for you is it significantly reduces the price of your Part D medications. Most of the time, if you have only a Part D plan, it is going to pay that premium for you. Also, your generics will never cost you more than $3.30, and your brand names will never cost you more than $8.25. So that's a significant reduction in medication cost that you get by qualifying for the low-income subsidy. And it's not always the same as the other programs, so when you apply with your state Medicaid office, you need to apply for help in every way that you can get it, because there's a lot of benefits that people leave on the table by not knowing what to do. So, what if I do not qualify? You can check with your local pharmacy for a Pharmacy Assist program. You can go to needymeds.org, enter your medication name, and look for the manufacturer download documents. You will have to provide proof of income and have a physician's statement as to why you need that particular medication, and you will often be approved for reduced costs or get the medication for free from the manufacturer. So let me go back to it again, because I've used needymeds.org a lot. It's a great tool. You go online, you go to needymeds.org. When you go there, there's a box that pops up. You type in the name of your drug and you click search, and it'll pull up the manufacturer of that actual medication. I've had clients that were on specialized medications that cost $1,500 per month, and by using needymeds.org, they were actually able to get those $1,500 per month medications for free. So what you do is go on there, put in the name of your drug, and when it pops up and you go to the manufacturer's site, there's going to be some documents for you to download there. Read through them. Some of them will have proof of your income, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to provide. Some of them will ask for a physician statement as to why you need to be on that medication. And then what you do is you fill the paperwork out, you mail it into the address on the form, which is usually the manufacturer, and you get an answer back as to what they're going to do to help you out. And surprisingly enough, there's a lot of pharmaceutical companies out there that are willing to give help to low-income people that need these ever-important, medications that cost so much. So the last thing I want to say to you is, please, we're happy to see you. Stop by our site, nationalseniorsavings.com. On nationalseniorsavings.com, we've got educational material, we've got blogs, we've got more information that you can check into, find Medicare links, find Medicare brochures. You can go to our video library. We do videos that we put out there. This is all to self-educate consumers so that they can make a better decision about their health care needs. So hopefully this has been helpful to you today. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up. If you want, please subscribe to our channel, and we'll notify you when there's an update available to an ever-important video that might have information you need on it. Thanks again. Mark Garrett, National Senior Savings.